Good morning. So this is my Lionsgate drawing for this year. Features a lion and it features this big mosaic heart. And this down here is all the people who are joined as one. Okay, and this is all about us learning to let our gifts come up from the deep and roar and bring love that the world needs to heal. So here we are today. It is in Australia. It is August the 8th, the 8th of the 8th. Okay. And so that is the pinnacle of the Lionsgate portal. This is when, and like I said on my live reading video, it opens around about the end of July. It shuts about the mid-August, but it's at its height on the August the 8th. Now, I'm not a big one for astrology, but from what I can see, basically it means that the sun is in Leo and the star Sirius is shining brightly. It's at its brightest and its highest, and it's shining brightly like a second sun. Okay, and that's like, and while it's doing all this rising and stuff, that's when the Lionsgate portal opens. All right, so it's a great time for manifesting stuff, for being creative and, unlocking things. All right, so I've done a little bit of a preempt before with this because I wasn't sure how well it would show on the video. This is the drawing that I have done, and it's called It Ends With Us. Okay, so this is the lion and this is the heart. Now the heart represents us because it's in a mosaic form, so it represents us and our brokenheartedness, but how we can still arise from that and still come out and roar like a lion. But all these pieces also represent all the people coming together as one heart and collectively roaring like the lion. Okay, so what it basically means is that when we get up and do that roar, we are doing that roar in pure and utter love, and that roar, as we connect and we all roar together, can change the world and bring that peace and bring that harmony and bring that love, and we can end all the crap that's going on, basically. So in today's drum release, I'm just going to put that over there. In today's drum release, we're actually going to connect with the sacral chakra. Now the sacral chakra is just under our navel. For ladies, it's over your womb area. Okay, and it's the body parts it's associated with is your kidney and your reproductive or sexual organs. All right, now the sacral chakra, in the Hindu word for it is svadhisthana. So the swa means self, and the adhisthana means established. So basically, the sacral chakra is all about establishing yourself, your true self. Not the one that you give to other people and the one that you please other people with. Your actual, true, divine self. Okay? So, it has the element of water associated with it, and water is always associated with our emotions. Okay? And it's associated with creativity, emotion, and sexual energies. Okay? So, this chakra is very much able to be choked by fear, by the fear you have of stepping out, the fear you have of doing new things, the fear of being your actual self. Okay, So if you balance and open the chakra, it can boost creativity and manifested desire and confidence. And this year, I believe the whole Lionsgate message is about releasing our true selves to the world. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I had this really amazing spiritual experience, okay? And I saw my soul or my spirit or my true self rising up, all right? So when we die, our spirit bodies go back out with the other spirit bodies. But while we're on earth, we can actually release our souls or our spirits, our true selves, out to the world with our magnificent gifts and talents that we have. We all get quite afraid sometimes to release those gifts to the world because of what we think people will think of us. Okay? Now, for myself, I had been in the Christian church for like 20 years. Okay? And Jesus, I know, has always been with me. And even now, on my new spiritual path, he's still here as my guide, because when I broke away from the Christian church, I heard, don't throw the baby away with the bathwater. So he's still here, and he's still one of my main guides. Okay? But I had an in-between transitional stage. And because when I was in the Christian church, I had all these gifts coming up, but they always got stifled. Okay? I could see things. I could feel things. But, some of those things in the Christian church, they call it satanic. Okay? So these things were stifled, they were blocked down, and I could not use my gifts in an effective manner. I couldn't use them the way I do now to help people. And that was all I ever wanted to do, was use my gifts for love and to help people with. Okay? So then when I broke away and I started exploring who I was and who I really am, spiritually, then I had to break those religious mindsets and still those voices that kept saying this is satanic, that's wrong, that's whatever. Okay? Because I am very intuitive. And I started card reading on my little wobbly toddler feet. I started doing my intuitive drawing, like the lion that I've just drawn, on my little wobbly feet. I actually started doing the drawing for myself, and then I did it for other people. And I explored all these different things. And I've come to the conclusion that we are all unique, we are all divine, and we all can have our own particular beliefs. We all have our own gifts to put out to the world. So we are totally and utterly unique, and it is a time to put away and put aside those fears and actually be our true selves and release ourselves to the world. So we are going to be connecting in with our sacral chakra right down here, because if you've ever seen singers and how they practice, they have to sing right from down here, right down from in the diaphragm to bring their voices out. Okay, so we're going to be bringing our whole selves out through the throat chakra and out to the world right from down here in the sacral chakra. Okay, so we're also going to connect today to the sacral chakra of the earth. And the sacral chakra of the earth is located on the border of Peru and Bolivia and is called Lake Titicaca. Okay? So Lake Titicaca is a place of enhanced healing, rebirth, and offers an opportunity to connect with our innermost passions and feelings. So, our passions and stuff are down in here in the sacral chakra, okay? That's where our passions are. That's where our dreams are. All right. And that is also where our inner child lives as well. And we need to give our inner child permission to grow and to actually birth all those dreams and all those visions and what were passionate about, even from when you were a tiny little child, and let those things come out. Okay. And I know some of the psychic gifts in particular and the intuitive arts are not accepted in the regular world on a big scale. But we're starting to get ourselves out there more and more and more. And people are starting to want answers. They're starting to want to learn how to connect with their own true self, their own creativity, their own passions, and to bring them out. They're getting tired of what's happening in the world, okay? And we do have the power, as we infuse that love into the world, to actually make the difference, all right? So Lake Titicaca also influences emotional and creative energies worldwide. The other place in Peru we're going to connect to is a place called the Moray Ruins. And the Moray Ruins are located in what is called the Sacred Valley, okay? And what it's it's made up of 3 circles of terraces. So they go down on the different levels. So it's like 3 circles, but with like steps going up. Okay. Now 3 is the actual number of creativity and communication. Okay. And circles always talk about the cycles of life and death and rebirth and transformation and all that stuff. So that's a very powerful symbolism right there. Now it's thought that the Incas used it as an agricultural area. There was a great irrigation system put through it, and they would grow medicinal herbs and plants down there. Okay. So, and it is also known as the womb of the earth. So we're connecting to the mother and the womb. Okay. Now, we're also connecting to Archangel Gabriel, who is the archangel who is in charge of our sacral chakra. So, Archangel Gabriel is the herald of vision. So, when you're getting visions and stuff, that's Archangel Gabriel communicating with you. Okay? And Archangel Gabriel is a messenger. He's a messenger between us and the divine, God, universe, whatever you want to call it. And he also is a messenger between us and our passed over loved ones. And he brings messages back to us from them. Okay. He also helps with time management. So if you're on a deadline or anything like that and you need the extra time, ask him to help you with that. And he creates calm in stressful situations. He assists us in creativity. And he watches over our babies and our children's till they're teenagers, so that they can develop communication skills and the abilities to express themselves. And he instills within us our intuitive feelings and heightens our conscious knowing. And he gives us strength to keep going when we feel like we're going to quit. So Archangel Gabriel is the angel of creativity and communication. The crystal we're connecting with today is this one. This is a tiger's eye crystal. Okay. So the tiger's eye balances our lower chakras. So that means our root chakra, our sacral chakra, and our sacral chakra. It balances those. Okay. Promoting grounding and enhancing confidence and courage and protection. So this crystal will help us as we're stepping out with our gifts and our talents to have confidence, okay, and courage to get out there and allow our inner beings to roar, okay. It has the ability to harmonize the yin and our yang, the active and passive energies of the universe, fostering balance within ourselves and the external world. Now, you can use it to release fear and anxiety. So when you feel like you're blocked up with fear and anxiety, connect with this stone and release. Put it on your sacral chakra even and release the fear and anxiety in there, okay? And it allows the energy to clear our thinking and compose our emotions, okay? So it brings our emotions to a calm state and balanced state. And it helps anchor us into the present moment. So when we get anxious, our thoughts go everywhere and get scattered. It helps bring back those scattered thoughts into the present moment so we can focus and we can go clearly, okay? And it helps us to make decisions, bringing harmony between emotions and logic. So that's the crystal we're connecting with today. And today there is also a plant we're connecting with called motherwort. Okay, now motherwort comes from a genus that has something to do with a lion. I didn't write the notes on it, I'm sorry. But basically its function is to protect us and protect our hearts like a mother lion would protect her cubs. Okay, I'm going to be putting links to all of this down in my comments so that if you yourself want to do the further research, you can. Don't take my word for it. I'm giving you the tools. I'm giving you a starting point to research and look into some of this stuff for yourself and, take away from it what resonates with you. Okay, I am also going to be putting a link to a little reading that my friend actually sent me yesterday from a young bloke called Tristan, and that fitted in so much with the message I was getting for the Lionsgate. I've actually put it already on my page, but I will also put the link there. I'm also going to put the link to a beautiful crystal and flower grid that my friend Debbie Andara created. And she has a beautiful message also about the Lionsgate, about being the springtime of our soul, and about how all those seeds that we've planted in the past are going to come out and they're coming to fruition. And we're going to see the results of everything that we've planted. It's going to come to fruit and it's so exciting. Okay, so let's begin our drum release to heal and balance and clear the sacral chakra, to give you confidence to be your true self and do that thing that you truly, truly love and are passionate about. That's, when was it? 2018 was the year that I decided to step out into all my actual true gifts. And I was like a little toddler. And I wasn't confident. And even when I went to go live, I was in this group that was helping, and, for doing lives. So I used to do what I call ding duck lives. Now, there's a cartoon here in Australia, it used to be this, and I'm showing my age now, called The Swamp. And Ding Duck was the duck that always, always, always had L plates on him. He had never, ever learnt to fly properly. Yet he still persisted. So, and we do have to be like that when we start stepping out. We have to remember to be persistent and to persevere. All right. So, now I want you to close your eyes. I want you today to put your hands on your heart and on your sacral chakra. Okay. And while I am doing this release, I feel like I'm going to start with the bell first today. I have a singing bell here. I'm going to start with this today and then bring Teresa, the drum, in. So let's start. So we disconnect any energies off the singing bell and off Teresa today. That's not meant to be here. And we thank you, angels and spirits and guides, divine source, mother and father, ancient beings, ancestors, past over loved ones, magical beings, and any other beings who would love to give us a message today in the purest spirit of love. We thank you. So close your eyes. Big deep breaths. Breathe in love. Breathe out fear. Breathe in love. Breathe out anything that is holding you back. Breathe in love. Breathe out unforgiveness towards all those people that stifled you. Breathe in love. Breathe out anxiety. Breathe in love. Breathe out anything dead, any of the dead wood, anything that's smothering or stifling right now. Breathe it out. So we connect into our sacral chakra. We connect with Lake Titicaca. We connect with the sacred valley, the womb of the earth, the Moray ruins. We connect with the tiger's eye crystal. We connect with Archangel Gabriel. And we connect with the motherwort plant. We thank you for all of these helpers and for any other helpers that wish to present themselves today. We thank you. So as I'm chiming this bell, we're releasing our fears and our anxieties. We're telling them time is up. We are going to allow our gifts and our talents to break through, to come into birth, to be rebirthed. Thank you. We thank you for the flow of those gifts and those talents of our true selves out into the world as they come up into our heart chakra now. And they come up and they give us a lion's heart and they give us the courage to they want to just come out and they want to bring new light to the world. And we thank you. Ooh. So, as I was drumming today, I saw us actually connecting with sunflower energy as well. So, at the end of this, I'm also going to be putting up the sunflower and what happens there, okay? And I saw like us all, like we all have reservoirs of creativity and like big dams. And you know, when the dams flood, they open the walls, so they let that out. So I saw those dams breaking forth. I saw those dams. I saw the message of love flowing out into the world as we're all in tune with it. And I also saw us going down the steps deep into our inner selves so that we could actually keep meeting with ourselves and bringing out that true self to the world. Okay, so that is the Lionsgate portal release session that I have for you today. I will see you on my live readings and in my 3-card readings on YouTube as well. I do live readings on my Facebook every Monday at 11:30 Brisbane time. All right, I'll see you then. Remember, until then, to celebrate you, the amazing and wonderful and purposeful and creative you. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye.